grandson, my oldest daughter's baby son, is here with me, and he's going to help me today. This is Elishua. Say hello to my friends.
How's everybody doing today?
Now, what you want me to make?
Well, being in college, sometimes you don't want to order out, or our cafeteria may be closed. You may not feel like going up there to eat because, maybe like routine things if you go to college and you know what I'm talking about, then And I feel like it's good to have something that you can cook that's tasty, easy, and also convenient for students like me. So today we're going to do a nice, quick pizza. So.
And I have my dome oven here, and we're going to do a dome oven delight. And by the way, young ladies, this is his 4th year in college, and so I'm very proud of him. So I'm honored to be able to do something to help him to learn how to make a quick and easy meal in college. So let me get the pizza dough for you, and I'm going to walk him through it because he got to make it for himself at college. This year he won't be in the dorm, he's going to be in an apartment. So he's going to be cooking. Young ladies.
Need as much help as I can get.
So we're going to make, I want you to take this pizza dough. This is pizza dough. And I want you to roll it out. Okay? So what we're going to do is, I want you to take this and put it all over, rub it all over the
Don't worry, my hands are clean and ready to go.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So I want you to roll it out. Okay. Okay. And roll it as thick and thin as you want to. We want it to fit in this pan right here.
So you form like a personal relationship.
Right. That's right.
With the person, you say you roll it out.
Right. And don't be afraid of your food. Always remember, a good cook is not afraid of his food. You're not afraid of getting your hands dirty. Because you can always wash your hands. And before we put it on our pan over there, we're going to use olive oil. We're going to use some olive oil and spread it all over the pan.
You flip it over?
Yes, you can flip it over.
Okay.
Just be very comfortable with it and just flip it over. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it.
I like it.
All right, that's good. That looks good. That's looking good. That's looking good. All right, all right, all right. That's looking good.
Is that good? Am I a pro yet?
Yeah, almost, almost. Let's put just a little bit of flour on here. Okay. All right, now keep rolling.
You see, I fostered a good relationship with the dough.
That's right. Let me get the pan. Let's check it out. Let's see how much. So roll it this way a little bit because you need a little bit wider. Okay, keep rolling. Roll that part because that part is a little thicker. I'm going to put the oil on it for you. This is olive oil. So we're just going to make sure we spread the olive oil all over the pan. So what are you majoring in? Tell my people what you're majoring in. My friends, what you're majoring in.
Well, I'm majoring in business administration with a minor in finance. Hoping to pursue maybe real estate or business consulting, something in that area field. And yeah, it's been a good experience for sure. Some tough classes, a lot of learning, but definitely worth it. It's been a great experience, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Okay. Now see, we crump it all in there. Just get it all in there. Crump it in there. Just crump it in.
Domino's ain't got nothing on us.
Now you can use your whatever you like to put on, but now he's going to use. He's going to use. We're going to cut up the bacon. He gonna have bacon over here. Okay. So we got the knife here. We're gonna cut the bacon up the way you want it. You know, now everybody wants bacon on stuff, so we're gonna put bacon on it, okay? So cut the bacon in strips the way you want it. Cut it the way you want it.
Bacon's for sure one of my favorite toppings, a necessity when I'm having pizza. So.
That's right. So just do your thing.
I gotta cut them one by one.
Okay, let's see. Let me see if we can. Okay.
You see, I'm not a pro like you. See, this is why I'm learning. This is why I got you here.
That's
see?
why. That's why you got me. That's why you got your grandma.
Yes.
Okay, see, you just cut it like so. But what we want to do is we want to put a little bit of seasoning on the bacon. A little bit of Grandma Dotta's seasoning. So we're going to move this out of the way and put a little bit of, that's garlic herb, and it's 5 herbs, all organic, so this is good for any meal.
Oh, yeah.
So just put a little bit on, and then put the celery seasoning.
You see that?
Celery salt.
Delicioso.
Yeah, we can use our hands and then get some celery right there. The other, let's put it in here. Let's mix it off. Put a little bit more of that than you did the. Cause yeah, put it. That celery is gonna have that good celery flavoring. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we can bring our pizza background here, and then you can start layering your pizza.
One.
Now we're gonna put the top. We're gonna put the sauce first. After we put the dough in, we're gonna put the sauce. Let's put the sauce. Okay, here's a spoon. Let's put as much sauce as you want. Spread it all over. Spread it good over. That's right.
I'm feeling like a pro.
Yes, that's right. You are. You are. You are. You are. You are. This is my grandson. He's home for the summer from college. And he'll be leaving the dorm, gonna be living in his apartment because this is his last year in college. And so he wanted to know how to do some quick, easy college food. So he wanted Grandma Dotta to show him, so I'm showing him how to make a pizza because you know everybody loves pizza. Mm-hmm. He loved pizza too. So now we making a pizza. So what we're gonna do next is we got this sauce on. So now we're going to he's going to build his pizza, just like he would have Domino's to build it. So you build your pizza. Put the cheese on next.
All right. This is fun. I can get used to this in college.
And see, you can use whatever toppings you like. You know, you can just be creative with it. You don't have to use the same toppings all the time. This is just to give you a basic idea of how to do it. Once you get your sauce and your dough and your cheese, you can just go wild with it.
Yeah. This also gives you know, college students like me, you know, a little date idea. So you guys are welcome. Thanks, Grandma Dorothy, for a new date idea. You know, you can invite a nice lady, lovely lady over, and you know, you guys can make a little pizza or something.
That's right. Because we're gonna send you back with a dome oven. So, yes, you'll be able to do that. Now this is fresh cilantro. It's organic, so you can put some cilantro on it now, or you can put the cilantro
Cilantro
on.
really makes a difference on my pizzas. We can just peel it.
Yeah, just peel it off this part. You don't need the stick part.
Okay.
So just pull it off. And just
Yeah, that's good.
This is my oldest daughter's baby. This is her baby. So Elisha, what are some of the things that you have really learned that really helped you the most in college?
That's a good question. I'll probably say, well, going into college, I always knew that understanding, I guess, my values and who I am as a person, and not, I guess, bulging on that for the sake of approval or giving in to peer pressure. Because I know that's a big thing in college, is peer pressure. So I just knew that being able to be grounded in that and being confident in who I am as a person and what I bring to the table, whether it be like in my studies or just even making new friends or trying to, I guess, fit in and find my niche. I just knew that no matter what happened, that if people didn't really connect with me, that was just fine. And then I knew that what I brought to the table, like I said, was meaningful and could be a blessing to, you know, potential friends' life. You know, so that's something that I knew that I kind of knew growing up, because that's what, you know, my mother told me, that's what I learned from you. And so that was definitely something that was not really hard for me to do, but also saw how valuable it was, because I've seen so many people who come into college and become very, I guess, like they feel the need to have to do something that's against their will to fit in, or to be approved, or to make friends and something. And it's like, you know, it's good to have fun and all that, but you can tell when something was forced, and that's something that doesn't go well with me. It's forcing stuff, you know.
Right.
Things are meant to happen naturally. So, like I said, that counts as friends, you know, significant other, and things like that. So, being in college, I just knew that holding on to that value and knowing how important it is to be true to self.
To be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important.
And the one of the main things also is to you know that who you are. You know as an individual.
Right.
And you love God and love yourself. And you respect God and respect yourself, because you know God gave you the knowledge and the ability to do what you do. So you're grateful for that. And so you love God, and then you love yourself. You can't love other people unless you love yourself. So 90% of the people in America, they don't love themselves. The Bible says, love the Lord thy God with all your heart, with all your soul, all your mind, all your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. That means that it's okay to love yourself. But most people think it's not okay to love yourself. They think that's being conceited. I don't love. See, if you love yourself, certain things you will not do, because you love yourself. You love God first, and then you love yourself. And then that means that you know that you are valuable, and you know that you're worth something, and that you know that you matter, and that you know that, because it's okay to love yourself. People have been taught it's not okay to love yourself, but it is okay. You must. Jesus said, love yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself. Right. So you must love yourself. And when you love yourself, and when you love God first, then yourself, then the sky's the limit. The world is yours.
Right. Sure.
All right. Okay, so now I think you're almost ready. One could go right there. I think would look nice if one put right there.
Right here.
Right there. No, and then one could go right there. You need. I think you need about 3 more. So this one should go right there. One should go right there.
I like the vision.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. So now we can. So this is a finished product. This is ready to go into the dome.
Make sure y'all let me know how it looks and if it's looking good.
Okay. So we'll be back and show you what it looks like after we cook it. Come on, just set it right in. This sits right in the dome. And we put the dome down. And we let it cook. And we're going to let it cook, okay? And so, Elisha, I know that you're your mom's baby. and you never been away from your mom until you went to college. So how was it for you to settle in and stay focused and get be on the dean's list for all this time? How did you really manage to just keep your focus and to keep your grades up like that?
Well, one thing for sure, I knew that my mom didn't play any games when it came to academics, so I knew I had to find some type of mechanism that was going to keep me focused. But I would definitely say connecting with clubs on campus, like that's very important. Like students should definitely look into that, because people at my university, they would say like who may have been, for example, black just like me, and trying to find their way at being at a predominantly white institute, and like they'll say, oh, I didn't know we had a BSU, and I'm like, that's beyond me, because they're like, that was one thing that I knew to ask about before going to that university. But like I said, not everybody kind of, I guess, went prepared as I was, and that's understandable, because there's things that I didn't expect that other students had to help me with. So I mean, that's something that I would definitely suggest, is that you get connected with a club on campus or an organization that kind of suits you. And
so otherwise, you're saying get involved. You know, get involved.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it doesn't have to be super heavy, because I'm not saying I'm super heavy involved with every club. Like besides BSU and a few other on-campus clubs that I am a part of, I'm not really super involved. But those clubs, they do make a difference in my experience there. So. Yeah,
because it keeps you connected to something, and then you don't be so homesick and to fall into negative traps.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you have a purpose and you have a plan, and you work in your plan.
And aside from that, I'd probably also say being able to stay focused in terms of like academics was just knowing when to say no, because a lot of times you get distracted. Like I'm in San Diego, so like there's beaches like on every corner, it feels like. So being able to say no sometimes, and like knowing that you have work to do, and being able to not just put it off all the time, because as college students, that's one of the number one temptations is procrastination. And I'm guilty of it. Like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, but I just know when it's time for me to like put that aside and all right, now it's time to get to work. And so knowing that kind of to limit distractions at certain moments and certain times, and it's even better because when you finish your work, it's like it kind of makes it more rewarding to go and enjoy things and have fun with people, or even just go and like, for what I like to do, play basketball or things like that, or work on YouTube, like what I like to do on the side as well. So that's definitely what I would say, is being able to limit your distraction. And it takes a lot of discipline, because that's definitely something that's hard for us college students to do, is being able to say no, I got to get to work and I'll get back to the fun later.
So in other words, you have a plan. You must have a plan. You had a plan. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number two, you have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. You have to discipline yourself, and you have to say, after I finish, I can do all of this when I finish college, you know, and then I ain't got to hear my mom's mouth.
Right.
I ain't got to disappoint my grandma.
Of course not. Yeah.
So I mean, those kind of things you have to, and it takes work. You have to work on you. Work on you. Just because I say no now, that don't mean later I'm not gonna be. I'm going to be gratified, because I have my career behind me, and I'll have something that I'm working in, and I'll be making money, and I can do those type of things. That's good. That's great. That's great. Your mom did a good job on you.
I like to think so. Thank you.
So Elisha, one of the things that you do at school, one of the things in your spare time, you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
All right. So tell my friends about your YouTube channel and how you started it and what you want to accomplish.
Well, like before I started YouTube, I always watched a lot of YouTubers, including you. You guys were very inspirational and inspiring, and I would always like watch videos and be like, oh, like if I had been me doing it, I would have done it this way or done it that way, or so on and so forth. And I was like, there's no excuse. Like, why don't I just do it myself? So I just thought to pick up the camera and start filming. And a few people, reached out to me, told me that they liked my videos, which kind of was all the encouragement that I needed. Because when I first started my channel, I wanted to encourage people all over the world, whether it was like youth, young adults, or just adults in general, about knowing their value and embracing who they are, because there's a thin line between confidence and being cocky. But I don't think I'm a cocky person. You know, it's okay to be confident in yourself while also being humble.
Exactly.
You know, and so I want to show that. And it's like I want to send a message to people to embrace who they are and know that they're good enough, and knowing that they are worthy to be loved and to be cared about, and that they are good enough and they woke up for a reason.
That's right.
I do that through my vlogs, through my challenges, and also, you know, just through inspirational talks. I talk about, you know, my beliefs, you know, me being a Christian man, and growing in that on my own journey and what I've experienced and what I'm looking forward to, and try to pass that on to them. You know, and I do, like I said, I do a variety of videos that I try to make, because I see all the time, every time I log on to Twitter or Instagram, I'm seeing things about the youth that we're going through, and it kind of, you know, motivates me to keep pushing and to send a message, send a positive message out. And so I'm always looking to make someone's day and to make them smile, to intrigue them, to entertain them. That's what I like to do. I like to say I like to empower and entertain, and I like to make it cool to be all about Christ. That's how I like to put it. And yeah, so that's like my motivation. That's what I strive to do.
And tell my friends how they can check you out.
So yeah, I mean, if you're rocking with that, I'll probably click the link in the description. I'm pretty sure we'll find a way to put it down there. You guys can visit my channel, watch a couple videos, you know, and then click the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload, and then we'll have some fun.
All right. Welcome back. Now you see our pizza? It takes 25 minutes in the dome oven, and this is the finished product.
Beautiful.
Yes. Now Shua's gonna test it for you. He's gonna try it. He's gonna do a taste test.
All right. Let's see.
You gonna eat that much at one time? It's hot.
Oh yeah, but that's hidden. That's good.
Okay.
Pretty hot, so I'm gonna eat it with a fork. That's good.
So try it and tell me how you like it, and happy eating to you.
Hey, here you go. Hey, yeah.
Yeah.